Hello and welcome back to another video, my loves. So I was really drawn to pull a collective message for all of us today. As you can see, I already have the whole spread laid out. So with the Eight of Cups showing up right here, I am getting a lot of detachment, walking away. It's this sense of releasing the past, moving away from things that have no longer served. I am getting that for some, there has been a lot of past hurt, disappointment, things that just didn't work out, and you've kind of gotten to this point where you're like, okay, you know what? I am walking away. For others, I am seeing that maybe this week is going to be a lot about you really sitting with yourself and looking at things that haven't been working out, and you being really, really honest with yourself about, is this really what I want to continue contributing to? Is this the same thing that I want to keep kind of being involved in? There is this sense of past lives and karma that's associated to past lives coming through a lot here too. I am getting a lot of relationship. This can be both romantic relationship. It could even be platonic, friendships. I'm more so getting there's this relationship that's kind of ran out its course. And it's been kind of disappointment after disappointment, kind of being let down by this person. And I keep getting the sense of no, it's going to change, having hope for it to change, but it doesn't. And it's kind of you coming to this realization where no, I really don't want to be a part of this anymore. I don't want to partake in this anymore. And you're just really just releasing this. However, I do see that this may be a little difficult for some, which obviously when we invest so much time and energy into someone, whether this is a platonic friendship or if this is a romantic relationship, it can be hard to let go just because of all the attachment that's there, all the memories that are there. But Spirit is bringing forward this strong message of saying, if you are not getting the same that you've been putting in, then what is really benefiting to the situation, you know? And Spirit is just showing me that this is all taking place for the highest good. With Leo showing up here, I do see that you're going to be stepping more into your courageousness, being more self-confident and taking action towards your passions, and just stepping away from things that once kept you feeling kind of suffocated. It could also be that you yourself may be a Leo and Aquarius. I'm also getting Pisces. Now, if you're not any of these signs, I also do see that many of these signs may be a big center focus. So either you're dealing with people of these signs, or some of these characteristics and traits of these signs may be popping up. There's a lot of freedom that I keep sensing right here. There's this breath of fresh air that keeps coming through as you keep detaching yourself from the old. There's this new ways of thinking, you're reinventing yourself, stepping more into your truth. I even see community coming in here. It could be that you may be stepping into a new social group, new friends, just really reinventing yourself. Now, for others of you, I do want to say I do actually see moving here. So you may be actually moving away. I keep getting moving away from your hometown, moving away from your childhood home, and just embracing the brand new journey that you're going to be stepping into. Now, the last thing I'm going to touch on is going to be our very last oracle card here. It's about the evil eye may be affecting you right now. Look out for the symptoms of psychic attack and cleanse. So the way that Spirit is showing this to me is that maybe throughout your day, you're taking so much on. Maybe the thoughts of other people, people may be just kind of venting to you, projections from the outside world, and just a lot of mental chit chatter that's going on in your head. Spirit is saying that when you're in your shower, try to envision the shower as a cleansing white light that's showering not only the dirt and sweat from your body, but everything that you've taken on in the day, whether that be your own actual projections that you are projecting onto the future version of yourself or other people's energy, for you to just really wipe the slate clean. This in turn is actually going to really help with getting a good night's rest, getting some deep sleep. I am getting that sometimes you guys do wake up with a lot of exhaustedness. Maybe your dreams are very active, and it's just because your mind is processing everything that you've had in your day-to-day when you are awake. So when we're asleep, our subconscious takes over, and and it makes us process everything that we didn't process during waking life. So that's a little note for you guys. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope it brought you some clarity, and don't forget to keep radiating as the best, most authentic version of yourself. Bye-bye.